Hi, it's Arrington again. Today, I want to share with you a wonderful drink you can have in the summer that's healthy and that doesn't have any sugar in it. So, in our family, we don't eat sugar, and we found that it really makes a huge difference for kids. That by not having sugar in their diet, especially any kind of added sugar, it really improves their ability to concentrate, their blood sugar metabolism. It makes them much healthier. They don't have the sugar suppressing their immune system. And so, and one of our favorite things is lemonade in the summer. So, and what's interesting about this, the recipe I'm going to show you that I'm going to make, it's a sparkling lemonade. It tastes kind of like maybe Sprite, I guess you could say, like a bubbly lemonade. You can also make it without sparkling the water. So, anyhow, so I'll show you how to do that as well. But my kids actually, this is what they consider lemonade. They've never actually had regular sweetened lemonade, and they've never had any sodas. And so, and everyone that we've actually shared this with, normal families that have, sugar in their diet and regularly do actually eat sodas or drink sodas, we found that we can share this with them at our barbecues or when they're at our house, and they love it. So it's not just for people that are currently, it's not something that kids that have never had sugar before in their life appreciate. It's not just that. Everyone appreciates this. So anyhow, let's get started. So to make this recipe, I'm actually going to make enough lemonade for 2 big quart-sized jars. So this is like the adult lemonade. When I do the kids, I do smaller mason jars. So this will actually fill up either 2 of these, or you can fill up like 4 kids-sized lemonades. So, and since we have 6 people in our family, 2 adults, 4 children, we usually do this twice in order to feed everyone, give everyone something to drink. So anyhow, here we have 2 lemons. Now these lemons, I love these lemons. These are, I believe they're called, the variety that we just purchased is Eureka lemon. And it's a variegated lemon. You can see the stripes. This lemon itself actually came from a neighbor down the street. They have a lemon tree out front, and so they generously share their lemons with us. But these lemons have the most delicious lemon flavor for lemonade. It's just kind of tangy and wonderful for lemonade. Another favorite of mine are Meyer lemons. And so you can also do this recipe with Meyer lemons. Now what's interesting is you need to add less stevia because Meyer lemons are actually sweeter all on their own. And the last thing you can do is if you have oranges, you can actually make like an orange soda with this as well. When you make the orange soda, you actually put a lot less stevia in. So those are the key ingredients are 2 lemons. And then I use, this is my favorite, Trader Joe's also has it, but liquid stevia. Now the reason, I don't know why, the liquid stevia seems to blend better and it doesn't seem to be as bitter. So this is the kind we use. I got this at Whole Foods. Trader Joe's has a version of it as well. It's inexpensive. It's great. And then the last thing is I have, because I'm making this sparkling, I actually use my soda stream. So this was the one purchase that we did make. This was about $70 off of Amazon, and I'll actually put the link to this in the notes. But so we got this soda stream carbonizer. Basically, it helps you make a seltzer water. It just adds CO2 to it, so nothing else. It has a canister in the back, adds CO2, and to create the bubbly, in water. And it comes with this plastic container that you fill up to this line with just regular tap water. Here at our ranch, we use regular tap water because we have an excellent well that has it's moderate. It has a little bit of mineralization with calcium. So for girls, that's not a bad thing at all. But otherwise, it's absolutely clean otherwise. So we don't filter it or do anything. So I just fill it up here. Other places we would use filtered water, like reverse osmosis filter or whatever, because you don't want a lot of fluoride and things like that in your water if you can help it. Fluoride and the chloramine that they're putting, not just chlorine, but chlorine and ammonia together. Chloramine is what they're using to sanitize a lot of water. So we try to get rid of that, plus anything else that might be in the water, which is a real challenge because having live water, you wouldn't want to have, for example, we wouldn't use distilled water because, again, with kids and with adults, you don't want to leach the minerals out of your body. So you don't want to be eating, drinking distilled water on a regular basis. Plus, I find that distilled water is dead. There's a lot of there's some discussion about energy in water, and so if you filter it too much, you kind of remove those aspects of it. So that's just something new that I'm researching. I find very fascinating. So anyhow, those are the ingredients. So let's get started and I'll show you how I make this. Okay, like I said, this recipe is really quick. I mean, I make it while I'm making dinner or lunch. So what I do is I basically just slice the ends off the lemon. The reason why I do that is because I use one of these squeeze type extractors to get the juice out of the lemon. And I find if I cut off the ends, it makes it easier for it to squeeze it, because these lemons have a little bit of a thicker skin than a Meyer lemon would. Let me slice one of my Meyer lemons. I can show you what I'm talking about. And actually, this, you can't really see it. This Meyer lemon skin is actually a lot thinner. Then this is a lot thicker. And if I don't know if you can really tell, but it's easier for me to squeeze this. Juice just comes out. This one's a little bit harder to squeeze. So that's one thing to know about these Eureka style lemons. But I'm using these Eureka style variegated lemon. So I cut the ends off. I'm going to do this for both. And since I have a big and a small lemon, I'm going to squeeze one half of the big and one half of the small into each of these cups. Okay, starting with the small. So I basically just take this, put it in my little press. I think I got this at the dollar store. And there's the half of that one. And then the big part, big one. Sometimes I go on the side because it's a little bit stuck. So I basically squeezed that out. And then, so it's just about, I don't know if you can see, but it's just, maybe, I don't know, a tablespoon of lemon juice. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit less. I don't get too scientific about it. I'm usually rushing when I make this because, I've got lunch going and I'm trying to get everything finished up. I'm just cutting these so that it's going to spread easier, because this one I noticed it just, I almost need one of those lemon presses that you push down and extract the, one of those extractors where you can do it that way. Because with these lemons, it's just a little bit tougher. So anyhow, there's those. Let's do this. See how this works. I cut a couple of streaks in this. Might make it a little bit easier. Yesterday we were out planting a couple of kiwi plants, and I had to, I was doing a cutting wire with wire clippers, and my grip is just shot today. It's so sore because I was going through barbed wire without the barbs. That's what we use to hold the kiwi plants up. And, oh, it's just really sore. So anyhow, there's my 2 lemons. And you can see those ones were a little bit easier for me to squeeze, even though they were at the end. And sometimes, just so you know, that the lemon juice will come out on top. So you just kind of like, work it around. Get the lemon out, get the juice out. And you can see that's about maybe a tablespoon of juice, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so then I take my stevia. I usually put 1 squirt. So I fill that up like that. 1 squirt. 1 squirt. That's it. And then I use my soda maker here. Put my bottle on. Squeeze it on, make sure I get it on the way. And I'm just going to basically push the button on the top of the soda maker, which you can't see. Let me make it so you can see. There we go. So anyhow, I'm going to push this button until it burps. Here, see how it went? And you can hear a hissing sound. That means it's done it. I'll do it once more just to check. Yep, it's hissing. Okay, good. So I'm set. Now, release this off, and then fill up my lemonade. So now I've filled this up, and you can put ice in here. You can drop some just slices of lemon in. It makes it look really pretty to have some slices of lemon inside your lemonade. They'll go down there after a little while. They're sticking up at the top here because it's so here I have my lemonade, and you can put ice in here. I don't like to drink it with ice. It's too cold for me. But you can put ice in. You can put you can take some lemon slices and just use it on there, you know, as a little garnish. You can use straws. I stay away from straws because of the plastic, but I just like it just like this. It's so refreshing. It's got the nice bubbly, you can see the bubbles, and it's just got this wonderful lemon flavor. So there you have it. Wonderful, wonderful, healthy, no sugar, lemon soda water lemon soda that's healthy for you and your family this summer. Enjoy.